This is the Zeekr 7X, designed in Sweden, driven in China and destined for more global roads. But can it survive an 800-kilometer, 3-day road trip with these two? The 7X promises to deliver, but 12 hours in the car with this guy?
Daddy, are we there yet?
And sure, Chenzhou promises wild beauty, but a 4 a.m. wake-up call with her? Car, travel, food. I'm Will, that's my family, and this is China Driven. We got on the road and headed south out of Changsha towards Chenzhou. Waiting for us a mix of sights, a variety of roads and landscapes, breathtaking scenery as a backdrop, and magical things that are so hard to capture on camera. And also some new local foods thrown into the mix. But first we had to get there. 5 to 6 hours of driving with a 7-year-old in tow.
Daddy, are we nearly there yet?
No, buddy, it's only been like an hour. Why, are you bored?
Yes.
Well, what do we normally do on a long journey?
Play games.
You want to play a card game?
Yes.
What game we should play? Hannah?
Animal guessing.
All right, got one.
Does it have 4 legs?
Yes, it's got 4 legs.
Does it eat meat?
Does not eat meat.
Where does it live? The snow mountains?
Some of them live in cold places.
4 legs. Oh, I know. Seal.
No, seals don't even have 4 legs. They're ridiculous.
Okay.
You literally went 4 legs. Seal? It's got a tail and 2 fins.
Can we see it in a farm?
Yes.
Is it a pig?
Nope.
Cow?
Yes, it's a cow.
But what do you mean cow doesn't eat meat?
Cows don't eat meat. What are you talking about? Wait, do you think cows eat meat? Eats grass. Oh dear, education has failed you. Okay, we're gonna be off the motorway in a little bit, so now we'll just take a rest. Hannah, you can like lay your seat back.
Oh, okay.
Buddy, maybe you might want to take a little bit of a nap. Catch up with you at lunch. We're off the motorway. I'm talking in a hushed voice because everybody is completely spark out. Everybody's asleep. We're going somewhere now for lunch. In English, I guess you would call it the Liu family manor. It's meant to be like 200 years old. So let's go check it out and let's eat some good food. Oh, I'm starving. This is
刘家大院.
so the Liu family manor. This place is like 200 years old. So it's from a time in China called like Qing dynasty. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this was for?
No.
Not just for one family. This is for like many families all belong to the Liu family. Maybe it could be like, you know, some great grandpas in here, but there could be like 5, 10 families who live here. Right? So it's almost just like a little shelter, like a little community of the Liu family.
The whole family can come here to pray, or the whole village.
The whole village? Well, it'll be like all Liu's, right?
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah, anyone's surname is Liu can come here.
And I guess also, like, if the family can build such a big house like this, then back in the time when they built it, they must have been quite rich. What do you think about it?
It's cool.
Would you live here?
No.
Why not?
Have holes on the floor.
Well, that's probably for water.
But where's the water go?
It's gone. They've taken it out, I guess.
Because no one's here.
Yeah, no one lives here now. What do you think is the best thing about this house?
Cool, it's very cool.
I think it's cool. It is cool in the shade, right? Not in the
Yes.
sun, but in the shade, right?
Oh, Ollie, look. You know, what's this? When
This is?
I had this when I was little, like a stone mill.
So, like, it's been glued down, I think.
Yeah.
The basic, oh no, there you go.
Ooh.
What, the wheat or you put rice in, I guess? I guess you need
Yeah,
rice.
rice or like a bean, soy bean, everything. I did it when I was very little.
And then
My
you-
grandmother has one.
Push it around and it grinds and smashes all of that down.
It's like a hammer.
Yeah, well, it's two
Another
big
hammer?
stones, like, well, they don't bang, do they? Look, you can see it's like,
Like a mixer.
it grinds them like this, and then they fall down into a bag, you put it at the bottom or something like that.
Yes.
And you have a go?
I help you.
Apparently, Mummy did this when she was a child, but I don't think she did.
I know it, but I don't know the name.
You don't know the name of this? Mm-hmm. It's called Gujan.
Yes.
Twinkle, twinkle. We are not a musical family. We are not a musical family, are we? The Zeekr 7X takes a composed approach to SUV design. It's sleek, classy with athletic undertones. From the front, it feels deliberate, low, wide, sculpted. At the Manor, you'll see a century in every edge, every carved wooden element weather-beaten, every stone has been roughed by time. Here, the lines are pure geometry, a single light bar across the front. Where the manor doors are heaved open with heavy, conspicuous handles, here they blend in, a gentle push of a button, engineered for effortless ease. Where wooden lattices frame pattern light and aged roof tiles rest unevenly since the Qing dynasty, the 7X blocks UV light invisibly, with no visible frames around its windows, while the roofline, framed from the A to the D pillar, rests atop. Over the rear haunches, the 7X's rear is also restrained, a full-width light bar centered, its symmetry matching the Manor's, one precise and the other more hand and eye, new and old, machine and handcrafted, both full of character, both bold in their own way. Okay, so we're at the Liu family manor and we're having lunch, and the special dish here is this dish here is called tea oil chicken. Okay, and we'll also have some
小炒河.
hanguro. Okay, so it's a beef. Okay, have some pork rib and fried with green pepper, some green beans, and some, what's this one here?
水蒸蛋.
Steamed egg, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to eat, and then we're going to continue on to Chenzhou, because we're not even there yet. We're only halfway there. All right? Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
You want to eat something?
Yes.
What do you want to eat?
Peanuts.
Peanut. Okay, there's also some peanuts. All right, we're going to eat. Okay, so we had to pull over and charge. I'm actually charging in the middle of the countryside, so not all the chargers are in the cities, although in the countryside, few and far between, but we found one. It's state grid, which means it's only 120 kilowatt, which means that we're not charging at this car's full potential. Now, if you have that 75 kilowatt hour LFP battery, it's actually Zeekr's golden battery, and that is 5.5C, which means it will do 10 to 80% in only 11 minutes. This 100 kilowatt hour NCM battery is 4C, so that means 10 to 80% in about 15 minutes. Ollie, I said that I would give you a surprise.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay, so surprise number one is Mummy. Can you press that button there at the bottom? So you know this is a table, right, for Mummy, right? Mm-hmm. And then Mummy, can you press that top button?
Oh, the TV.
And earlier you were moaning. What were you moaning about?
No TV.
There's no TV in the rear of the car, right?
Can you change my space to down?
It's okay, you can see it from here. I will get it for you to see, okay?
Okay.
The other one, if you pull down this center one, see that little tag there, Hannah? Okay, pull that down. And there is another screen here. When I close the door, you can control all your stuff back here on this screen as well, okay? Is it very cool?
Me?
I don't know, you have to have a play with it, have a look, okay?
Okay.
So we'll charge up and we'll continue on. Okay, so we finished our charge, back on the motorway, heading towards Chenzhou. If you can tell by the light, we're not going to make the Grasslands today, so we're going to head straight to Chenzhou City, and we're going to check out a place called Yuhuo Street, or Yuhuo Street. It's like a snack street. It's meant to look quite good at night, so we'll head there and see what's up. But we still have like 2 hours drive, so by the time we get to Chenzhou, it's going to be dark. Okay, we are now in Chenzhou City, and as you can see outside, it's nighttime. So I was right. We weren't going to make it to the second location, so we'll do that tomorrow morning to the Grasslands. We are going to Yuhuo Street and see what's up there. Now, Ollie, I heard they have night snacks and things. Like, so what do you want to eat if we go there? What are you going to look for?
Yubian.
Yubian, okay. So some barbecue. I'm going to look for some ice cream.
I also want ice cream.
Oh, what do you want?
Bubble tea.
Oh, okay.
Tea, right?
Bubble tea at night. Oh, sounds like a great plan, you two. Okay, so we are in Yuhuo Street, which is a place where you can kind of get late night snacks and barbecue, but it's also decorated in this kind of old style and all these beautiful lights. So it's quite a busy place that people come to when they come to Chenzhou. Can you see that bridge? Can you see the lights?
The lights on the top is yellow, the one on the bottom is blue.
Yuhuo Street is a lively place with many people milling around at night. Some are wandering around on the hunt for sweet desserts, whilst others are looking for late night snacks, whilst others were playing games and just having fun. But the fan favourite here has to be dressing up in traditional clothing. You'll see groups of people wandering around, laughing and taking pictures, trying to grab the perfect shot with the Yuhuo Street lights and old-timey backdrop. We wandered around for a while here. My son loved the Chinese syrup art, where they draw shapes with hot syrup on a cold plate, a typical thing you'll find in most Chinese tourist areas. We got some food off camera and wandered a bit more, taking it all in before returning to the hotel to finish a long, long day. Okay, second day. We didn't make it to Grasslands last night, a bit too ambitious, so we're going there this morning. So everyone's in the car, we're gonna jump in, and we're gonna head on our way. Okay, so we just left the hotel, and before we go to the Grasslands, we had to put a charge into the car. Now, yesterday I was in the middle of the countryside on a state grid charger, max 120 kilowatts, but we weren't even getting now, it's like 60. But just around the corner from the hotel, we found this is a 600 kilowatt charging station. And this is not the golden battery. That thing charges even faster, but this thing charges rapidly. And with that, we hit the road and got out of Chenzhou City. Okay, so we've dived back into the countryside on the way to the Grasslands because we didn't quite make it yesterday. Because apparently there's a thing called the sun and it doesn't shine at night. But anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about was the Zeekr 7X and kind of how it is on the highway, on the motorway. Because, you know, all in, it was about 5.5 hours driving yesterday on the highway. Highway cruising, not a problem. It's quite a delight from this front seat. Gobs of power in this all-wheel drive model, even 120 kilometers an hour. Feels solid. Feels sturdy when you're cruising at speed. When I was younger, my first car was a Nissan Micra, 1 litre, 5 speed. And it was a horrid car, really. And when you're driving 120 kilometers an hour in something like that, you know, you feel the speed, right? As that engine is screaming away. Then I remember around the time I started driving, riding my mum's Mercedes on the motorway and think to myself how quiet it was. I'd never really given it much thought before. And it's all to do with, you know, how well NVH is controlled, the power, how easy it is for the car to maintain that speed. Kind of separating you and cocooning you from the road. And that's what this does really, really well.
Daddy, what is this?
This is actually just a little village, but it seems that this is a Yao minority, Yao people.
Like the Yao people.
They have 56 minorities in China, right? Or ethnicities, right? The biggest one is Han majority, which like Mummy is apparently you are, according to your hukou. And then there's 55 minorities, including Yao, right? This Yao is this one. The interesting part is, look, all these buildings all have drawings and paintings on, right? Which is kind of very cool. All this very pretty, right?
Why they put corns on the floor?
Drying it.
Why do you need to dry it for?
So it lasts longer, I think, and then can use it later in the winter, feed chickens.
What are those flags?
The Yao people, their traditional clothing or Yao clothing has like patterns like this, I believe. There's some pictures on some of these buildings of like people in traditional Yao dress. So like in Hunan, like there's a few big groups of minorities. So in the west of Hunan, you have a Tujia and you have Miao people. And then here obviously have Yao people. Look, that's a Yao girl there, you see? So she has this like dress with a pattern on, and then also like this kind of like hat. It's like a cloth hat, and I think it has little bits of silver on it. How did you feel yesterday? We drove on the highway for a long time.
I like it
Why?
because I have a TV.
That's not really about comfort, but sure, okay. Babe, what about you? Was it comfortable back there?
Yes, very comfortable. Just all the time I want to go for sleep. So I think it's very comfortable, and I can't feel the bumping, that's why.
This goes over a bump and it's comfortable and firm at the same time, which I really, really enjoy. There's no crashing. It's just like a very slight dum, and you might hear it, but you barely feel it. It's really impressive. And obviously in the back there, you have some controls, right, for your seat. Oh yeah, you're using them now,
I'm already
right?
using it.
I don't have.
No, you're in a car seat, but you've got, but there is a recline on your seat as well, but you have to be in a car seat. But you can see Mummy's laid back, she got her feet up, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about Mummy's side? Does it look comfortable?
I was the one mommy's side.
Yeah, but why do you want Mummy's side?
Or have a TV.
But I mean, all those seats, you know, still have some features on them. They both recline and they have heat as well, and ventilation and massage. But you can't have any of it because you are in the
On my car.
in the car seat. Sorry about that, bud. So Yangqianhu is on the top of a mountain, it seems, high up. So that means only one thing, and that is twisty, tight curves all the way up. And this road is really nicely paved. And you know what? This is not a sports car, but it doesn't do half bad for an SUV. Definitely worse cars is fun. You know what? Whoa, brakes are decent. You know what? It's not that bad. I mean, let's check them in the back. Let's see how you guys are doing in the back over here.
Oh.
Is it okay?
I
Comfortable?
love it.
You love it? Mummy, what about you?
Like a roller coaster, huh?
Like a roller coaster?
Yeah.
I'll give you roller coaster.
But I know I'm safe. I wouldn't get out of the chair.
Do it more. More like a roller coaster.
Okay, so we just stopped off quickly for lunch. Nothing special. This is just like a Bundi Taiguan. It's like a local countryside restaurant. Should be delicious though. Fresh food. We're all fans of Shanghai anyway, of Hunan food. So, hey, so everybody says that my son's cute, but here's an example that no one's perfect. What are you gonna eat for lunch?
Nothing.
There's tomato and egg.
Don't like.
There's smoked pork.
Don't like.
There's soup.
Don't like.
Vegetable.
Don't like.
Wuparo.
Don't want.
Being a parent is hard. Don't worry about it. Sometimes they're just assholes. So we enjoyed our lunch, and once everyone was full, everyone except my son, it was time to continue on. As the weather took a turn for the worse, in the pouring rain, I made a brave run to the car. And after I left, my wife acquired an umbrella. Thanks. But soon we were back on the road and heading up to the Grasslands. Shortly after the weather started to ease up, we took a chance to stop off at a vantage point and take a look. What a sight high up in Chenzhou's Grasslands, which by the way look like mountains to me. But you can see green hills as far as the eye can see. Just take a look at this. The weather getting better, we took things slow and came across a little off-road gravel hill. So I decided the best thing to do was to see how well the 7X would cope with it. And honestly, as I punched it up and down that gravel hill multiple times while we filmed these little scenes, it took it completely in its stride. And once we had finished, we were continuing on to the Grasslands. Bear, our cameraman, found a place we could rent out for filming with spectacular views. But since it had been raining the days before, we were met with a very damaged entrance road. Quite a gnarly road because it rained as we were coming here quite heavily, and this road doesn't look too clever anymore. So the camera car can't get up, so we're gonna have to go up by ourselves. It's not that long, it's just a few big deep ruts and we should be fine. We're in off-road mode, so we're in the high suspension setting. Okay, let's see if we can do this. So off we go. 360-degree camera would also be a help. Problem is that underneath all this grass and rock, it's mostly sand. So we're about to do some shooting of this car here. It's going to be absolutely filthy. So enjoy the beauty of the car in situation rather than it looking shiny. Good news and bad news. Good news, there's no dirty car shots. Bad news, well, just watch. Okay, so we drove all the way to the top of here to show you this grassland, and it's beautiful. You can see for so far when we got up here, but obviously suddenly the fog has rolled in and the rain has rolled in, and so can't really see anything, can barely see anything about 50 meters in front of us. So we're gonna have to cut this short because it's about to really chuck it down with rain. We'll have to find somewhere else. But the Grasslands hadn't been a waste of time for everyone on the trip. Since the place we were at was a riding club, I'd promised my son we could ride a horse, and since we couldn't really record anything, he enjoyed himself atop a noble steed plodding around in the fog. And so for my son, prepare for an epic horse riding montage. We gotta go back down that broken road we came up. We've had to abandon the shooting here. When we got here, you could see the other mountains off in the distance. Now you can see pretty much nothing. And the same is gonna be the same of Yangtianhu. So it's unlikely that we're gonna be able to actually go in and do anything. We'll see as we go past if hopefully it's lower maybe and the fog isn't there. Nope, it was. But I was going to talk here about the space inside the Zeekr 7X. So super professional cut. Now what's the most important thing about road tripping? No, it's snacks. Snacks are essential, and so if you're on a road trip, you want to make sure that your car has plenty of places to keep different snacks. Like for me, for example, I like to keep my Skittles down here in the door bins. And there's plenty of space in there to keep even more. I can even get a nice big bottle of water down here underneath the central console. Always handy. But if you have a small bottle, you've got a couple cup holders here. And then in here is where I like to keep some of my other snacks like crisps. There's a decent few bags of them down here. But my favorite part is this little pocket in here where I like to keep my Skittles. And I can easily access them as I'm driving along. Lovely. Now there's also a glove box in the 7X, although that's kind of shoved with my wife's snacks. Also got baby wipes, a full bottle of Coke in there, chicken feet, a very favorite snack in China, and spicy fish. But the point is that there's quite a lot shoved in the space up front. And I think that's important when you're spending a long time in the car. Now, obviously there are 3 of us in this car. Not all of these snacks are for me, but this little Skittles pocket up here, that's my driver easy access. Look at that. Boom, driving. Yeah, boom. Oh, yeah, the Skittles. No problem. Now, in terms of the back, well, you've got pockets on the rear seats. It's surprising that there's a lot of cars that have done away with pockets on the rear of the seats, but I like them. I keep my son's books in there, the iPad in there, easy access, easy to put there. There's also obviously like bins in the door pockets. There's a little bit of storage here, but I mean, it's too deep to make it really accessible to be a Skittles storage. I believe that they have storage underneath the seats, but this upgraded model unfortunately doesn't come with that. And back, right, we're going down. Gonna go down this thing. Let me just make sure I'm in the off-road mode. Right, there was a massive hole here, so I'm just gonna get out and check so we don't hit it. And apart from that, everything else should be super, super simple, he says, before rolling off a mountain. Oh, we already passed it. So you can see in the back, everyone's crammed in, including Bear. That's Bear. Tan is there. But basically, because it suddenly started raining, we all just jumped into the car. We're making big decisions and being decisive. And I'm pretty sure that's it, we're done. It wasn't that hard. It's a bit of suspense and drama. Okay, we're back at the camera car and I cannot see anything. Cut to less fog.
Baby, where we're going to have dinner tonight?
It's a surprise. Actually, it's something that none of us have eaten before.
I'm not sure it's a good idea to let you choose where to eat.
I did a Chinese thing. I checked Xiaohongshu, Little Red Book, and I checked Dazhong Dianping, and they all said it's pretty good.
Okay, so where we're going? What is this restaurant?
No fun. It's called Laro Ho Guo. So I like Laro, which is smoked meat, and you like hot pot Ho Guo. So I thought, boom, both of them together. It's got to be good, right?
Let's hope so.
And now with those ominous, loving words of encouragement from my wife, we pulled into the restaurant. You are hungry because you didn't eat lunch.
Nothing I like.
Your son's very hungry.
Really?
Yeah, because he didn't eat any lunch, right?
你好，欢迎光临。
你好。刘伟，好香。you didn't. Where is all the laro? Where's all the... It was at this exact moment I realized that something was wrong. Something else was wrong. I've been to enough Chinese restaurants to know if there's smoked meat, you'll see it hanging. And at this smoked meat hot pot place, there was plenty to look at, but worryingly no hanging smoked meat. Turns out it wasn't the season for the usual vegetables they use for the smoked meat hot pot. But in China, people are so accommodating, and the boss went to find the smoked meat and prepare a hot pot for us. While they went to find that, something caught my eye. Locally homemade alcohol. Unfortunately, since I was driving, I couldn't indulge myself, but I could look. This is all like alcohol. I guess this is Yaozhou. 那个要加爱情清酒 and this one, can you read it?
要加土米酒。
Yeah. So rice wine and Qingzhou. 腊肉火锅 the smoked meat hot pot.
This looks very delicious.
That looks good. What about? And we got some other dishes coming. This is
Food. This is the local famous food in Chenzhou.
Oh, it's just in Chenzhou. Oh, okay. Because it's also a Yao minority restaurant as well, right? You taste it. Tell me if it's good or not. If it's not good, then I don't.
Okay.
What's this one? The one mommy.
It's pretty good.
What's
Yeah.
this one? This one mommy's.
It's like that as well, but this not too salty.
Yes.
Sorry, it's all my mouthful.
It's not that dry.
And with those words of faint praise for my wife, my restaurant pick was a resounding success. And with that, the end of day 2.
It's before 6 still. We got up at 5. It's early, but hopefully it's worth it. Let's go have a look if it was. Are you awake yet? How do you feel?
I want to sleep.
You want to sleep? But now we've got to do some walking. Ready? Okay, let's go.
Daddy, I want to sit down. My leg is tired.
But we only just started walking, and for the past 2 days, we've been in the car. Somebody's been moaning that he don't want to sit down for that long. Tired from the early start and unsure if it was even worth it, we made our way to the Misty Lake. Do you know what this is?
It's a dam.
It's a dam, yeah. This they started building in 1958 and they finished it in 1992. So it took them like nearly 35 years, over 35 years to build this. Do you know what it does?
What?
Do you know what the dam does?
Block the water.
It does block the water. And do you know why they block the water?
To make power.
Yeah.
And then let it out.
Very good, yeah. So when they let it out, it turns the big wheels, the big turbines inside makes electricity. And this dam makes electricity for, they call like central South China. So Hunan, parts of Guangdong, okay, and maybe some other places as well. So it actually makes a lot of electricity, yeah. And this is also like, this goes into a reservoir, which is like a man-made lake, okay, it's very deep, okay, and they keep all the water in there as well. Oh, hey, Roll, looking for the drone. We're not in the right area. We need to go more over there if there's somewhere to go.
What's happened?
Tam was taking a lovely picture, which he may have, which I might put on the screen now, and then the drone lost signal, and it's somewhere on the side of a mountain, which may or may not be accessible. Okay. We're gonna go to the waterfall, right? You got 2 choices. We can climb to the top of the mountain to look at a waterfall, or we can look at it from the bottom.
I don't want to go too far.
Yes, okay, good. Okay, then we just look at it from the bottom, okay?
Okay.
Oh, good. I was worried you were gonna say, let's climb to the top of the mountain. Because it's a long way.
Let's come really.
No.
Yes.
I know what will happen. Halfway up, you will stop walking and then want me to carry you, and you're just too big nowadays.
What? Fun.
See? It's floating on the water, right?
It's so fun.
Oh. Oh, look, there's a bigger one over there. Which one's better, little one or the big one? Big one, but that one comes down much higher, look.
But that one has more water.
That one does have more water. So, your two choices, okay? We can stay walking around here and look at the lake, or we can go back to the car, and I know a road right next to the lake that we could drive and look at the lake.
I want to drive.
Why?
Because have AC and I can watch TV and it's very comfortable.
Okay. Ollie, what can you see?
A lake.
It's not a lake, that's the lake. That's the lake that we were near this morning. That is Dongjiang Lake. It's huge, right?
Uh-huh.
Look how massive it is.
So big.
And look at the color of the water.
It's like different color of blue.
And yeah, there's some dark blue and some light blue in there.
Also look at the mountains, Daddy.
Oh yeah. Such big mountains there as well, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's a pretty cool view, right?
Yes.
What's better though, walking next to the lake or driving next to it and looking at it?
Driving.
Buddy, I agree. I would much rather be in the car driving and looking at the lake rather than walking. I mean, it is 38 degrees outside right now, so it's much more comfortable in here with the AC blowing. But also this car's super comfortable as well. And this has a dual wishbone up front and a 5-link multi-link in the rear. And this top model comes with CDC and air suspension. They call it Magic Body Control. It's really good. I really like the way that the 7X rides. It's not overly soft. It's comfortable and it soaks up the road and, you know, dampens bumps really well, but there's kind of a firmness, a kind of sportiness underneath that. It doesn't feel floaty, overly soft, feels well connected. It does really well at kind of the duality of sitting on a highway and cruising or going along a road like this and being super comfortable. Or when you kind of get on it a little bit, it does a decent job up and down kind of much more twisty roads like yesterday. So I've been very, very, very impressed with the way that this rides. This is an area called Gaoyi Ridge. And it's these rock formations, these mountains, but they're kind of made out of this smooth, solid rock. So, like I was saying to Ollie, trees and grass don't really grow on it. And so you get these really strange, big brown protrusions from the earth. And the best way to see it is probably from the air. So I'll show you some drone footage of this place because it is incredible to look at. But the temperature today is around 40 degrees again. So we're not gonna climb all the way up. We're gonna go for a drive through the gorge because I think that looks pretty spectacular as well. So let's go do that. Look at that. Isn't it so strange? You don't think that's so strange looking?
Yeah.
It's so strange looking. I mean, to be honest with you, they almost look like they're just big mounds of dirt, right? Because they're this dark brown color. Buddy, look at this. Look how surreal it looks going through here. Hannah, did you ever see anything like this?
No. When I was little, near my grandma's place, something like this, but smaller, but they all like sand, not like dirt like this.
This is not dirt. I thought they looked like big mounds of dirt, but actually it's solid rock.
Oh, it's rock.
It's just really dark brown, as if it's like dirt. Okay, I don't want to just say that this trip's being cursed, but a little bit. A few things have really not gone to plan.
Failing to reach the grasslands on the first day, reaching them on the second day, only for the weather to thwart us, losing a drone on the side of a mountain. A costly accident. Not to mention the car camera rig overheating, which in 38 to 40 degrees happened quite a lot. But that's just life. Now, last night I put this on to charge, put the 7X on to charge on an AC charger. The power went out in the hotel. The power came back on, everything was fine. However, maybe it's a bit my fault, I guess. I put 100 yuan in last night to charge the car. There is no charge. No charge has been added to the car. So I'm assuming what happened last night is when the power went out in the hotel, that belongs to the hotel, and therefore it reset. And so now I didn't get any charge and I lost 100 yuan. The one thing is though that the Zeekr 7X has been the only thing that's been consistent across this whole trip. So good job. Okay, so quickly just go over the interior of the Zeekr 7X. Now this is not a review, so I'm not doing a full rundown, but just to go over the basics. You get a 13.2-inch digital instrument panel behind this heated steering wheel, and you also have a 32.2-inch HR heads-up display. And you also get this 16-inch 3.5K mini LED central screen. And it runs Zeekr OS, and to be honest with you, it's quite snappy. You get a car model on the homepage and it allows you to open all the automatic doors and close them from that screen. And all the screens and the 4-zone voice assistant are being driven by a Snapdragon 8295 chip. You get dual 50-watt wireless cooled chargers up front for your phones, and you get USB-C with 60-watt and 27-watt both in the front and the rear. And across our journey, we haven't had any problems charging our many devices in here. Okay, size check. Okay, now this Zeekr 7X has the same wheelbase as the last generation Range Rover L405, like the big boy. But that Range Rover is 17 centimeters longer than this car. So basically what you're getting is kind of big SUV interior space without all the big SUV bulk. And what that means in practical terms is this is me sat behind myself, or rather it isn't even, because this seat, you know, when you get out the car, you have this entry exit mode where the seat will pull back and the steering wheel will push forward, so aid you to get in and out. So when I'm driving, you've got even more space than this. Now I know I'm only 170 centimeters, but still, even if you're significantly taller than me, you're still gonna have decent amount of legroom and headroom. I mean, there's a decent amount of that as well. So in terms of space back here, for a mid-size SUV, yeah, there's loads of it. Now in the back, these seats are standard. They get heating and they get a recline function. But part of an upgrade package, they also get that heat, ventilation and massage all together. Also, as part of that upgrade package, you get something which I don't think you get outside China, which is kind of a bummer. One which is in this armrest, which is a 6-inch kind of control panel to control things like the AC and the media in the car. And the other thing is here, now you do get a table, which is nice, and it's electronic. The other thing is that you get a 13.0, it's just a 13-inch, so 13-inch 2K screen back here as well for playing media. Now there is a half-decent audio system in here, a 20-speaker Zeekr sound system, 2,160 watts in here, and it's got 7.1.4 spatial audio as well. And also that passenger seat next to me, this is the seat to be in if you need to pick one of the two, because you've got that screen and you've got that table. You can push the passenger seat out of the way, you can have a leg rest, and you also get electronic privacy shades in the rear as well. Do you want to drive the car?
Yes.
Because we've got to get the bags in the back, we can't get them in the bag. Press this button here, hold it. You can get in the car, I'm gonna put the bags in. With this huge boot, this shouldn't be an issue. We've already got the camera gear already in here.
Okay, in terms of rear storage for the Zeekr 7X, they claim 735 litres in total, or up to, it depends a little bit on like the seat recline, and it also includes storage underneath the boot floor. Now, compared to that Range Rover L405, this smashes that. That's only got about 550 litres. And if you drop the rear seats, which you could do by a button at the back here, you'll get 1,978 litres in total, so a huge amount of space, seats up or seats down, and this has been able to swallow all of our luggage for this journey, no problem. You can also drop the air suspension back here as well if you want to aid kind of putting things in and out. There's also a 220 volt AC socket here with a 3-pin connector, and on the other side you have a 12 volt outlet, so plenty of power back here as well. However, the frunk, what can I say about it? It's got one. All right, so there is a frunk in the Zeekr 7X. It's 62 litres in the rear-wheel drive version, and its all-wheel drive version is only 42 litres. So, I mean, it's not in any way big, but maybe it's big enough for you to carry a charging cable.
And as we headed back home, I couldn't help to think back on what had happened over the past few days. Look, things went wrong, but they also went right. We ate some great food, saw some hidden gems of time long gone past, peeked at Chinese cultures lesser known to the outside world, and all with the backdrop of amazing roads, breathtaking scenery, and a sense of exploration. But most importantly, I did and saw it all with my family, and for me, there's nothing better than that. And we did it all effortlessly in a Zeekr 7X.
As for the trip, I guess we could say that it was kind of cursed. Quite a few things didn't go to plan, but hey, that's life. But one constant has been the Zeekr 7X. Been absolutely fantastic on this journey, whether it's been cruising at motorway speeds or whether it's been climbing up a twisty mountain. This has done really well in comfort and carrying all of our stuff without any hassle. The trip, look, we had fun. Did things all go to plan? No, but that's okay. This did its job though.